It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Rudolph looking to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's in! Kenneth Gainwell, touchdown Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
He'll drop to throw. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Back to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 10 yards the pickup there, and that'll get him a new set of downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Anytime you run a play-action pass, you're really hoping to slow the pass rush down. They're thinking it's a run, and it gives your quarterback a little bit more time to look downfield. But in this case, the pass rush was on him the second he got to the back of his drop, and that could be the first of many sacks to come.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this will be incomplete.
That's clinic tape here by the receiver. He identifies quickly it's man coverage, and you've got a go route. You've got to stack that defender. Get on top of him and make him play through your body to contest the throw. This ball's thrown with better accuracy. Not only is it a big completion, but he's got a chance to take this thing the distance.
To the left side and taken in by downs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. And that one runs out of steam off the crossbar. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Not exactly sure what the issue was there, Mike. I mean, from this distance, you don't expect the ball to be short. I mean, at least get it there. But in this case, he hits the crossbar, and the ball bounces back.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Rudolph. He'll find his big target. Had Freiermuth. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Johnson. He will have a Steelers first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. To throw is Rudolph. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the veteran, it's Cordero Patterson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. On the carry, it's Patterson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now Rudolph. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Gainwell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here comes 3rd and 6. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Throwing, Rudolph. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive, and to no surprise, they find themselves first and goal.
Here's Rudolph. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. On the ground, Gainwell. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1. Back to throw is Rudolph. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
You can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's second down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. What can they do here on third down and 7? Now they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Here now, second down and goal. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. What a move! He's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The extra point is good. And the Colts are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return, and here comes Calvin Austin. Good return here, brings it up to the 33-yard line. Steelers offense, and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw on target to Pickens. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Patterson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A run here with Johnson. He is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Steelers will get out in front 17-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
That's fielded at about the 18. The Colts offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, here's a run with Caleb. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, if you're going to run the ball in the middle of this defensive line, you better block the big man in the middle, Mike. What a great job, not only defeating his blocks, but being able to penetrate enough to take the ball carrier down for a loss. That is a great play by the big man inside.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on 3rd down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a 1st down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. give on the ground. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He is going to have a Colts first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point is up and through. And the Colts are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up fourth down. So, we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number two kicks off. Patterson now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the ground, here comes Patterson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
Throwing now on first and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Back to the air again on second and 10. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Here's Johnson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Colts offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Second and 7. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Third and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis. On the handoff, it's Taylor. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pass right side to Downs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on 3rd down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Even though defensively you haven't been able to get off the field, this is where you got to dig your heels in. This is where you got to make a stand. Okay, so you've given up a long drive. Force a field goal. Field goals and takeaways. That's red zone defense, and if they can come away with 3 here, I think they'd feel pretty good about it.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. Strong. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now, faking the give. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. Throwing now from the gun. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion comes Pittman. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And he is going to have a Colts first down. This defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. Intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I think he's better off if he would have just decided to throw that ball away. He had nowhere to go. He tried to go through his progression as quick as he could, but sometimes you just have to learn, Mike, at this level, learn to play the next snap. If it's not there, you don't get the perfect look, throw it away. That play didn't work. Line up, snap it, and do it again.
George Pickens and the Steelers offense heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run. Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third and 9. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Able to find Pittman, it's complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throw across his body is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Downs goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down. On the give, this is Taylor. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need one right now. Third and long. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a short pickup there to about the 36. On the carry, it's Patterson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. There's that man again. Another catch. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Taylor gets it out of the pistol. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the left side and taken in by downs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can, and now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Colts. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Johnson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
These two moving to change themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a third and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The relationship between pass coverage and the rush unit, that's what every defensive coordinator is striving for, and this is a great example why, Mike. They clog up all the throwing lanes, nowhere to go with the ball, and it allows that defensive front to get home.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Colts offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage, and they'll start with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and Hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts first down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. He's going to run it. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll go with Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 for the first down. In motion comes Pittman. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This one grabbed by Austin. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. First down throw there is incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop, and that should just about do it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, They got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.